seen there. And for a while, could have fooled me. I would have thought he was New York.
Yeah.
I did not see an address.
I mean, that's like the joy of Westchester. We see that a lot more in Connecticut, right? Like the county that I'm from is pretty easily accessible, or Westchester is easily accessible from Fairfield County or like the surrounding areas. So we get a lot of crossover in Westchester. Places like Encore, you get Connecticut, New York players, but even a little further south than that, we got the Phillies players coming up to the setup. We got
Speaking of Philly players.
We'll give level 6 their flowers after this one. We do have to jump into another match. So another Philly player getting the highlight versus JustinByleth here. I believe these two just played at Max Res, a New York City regional last week. And Momo, you want to say something? Tell me.
Okay, there's a couple things. One, Beast told me last night, the last 3 times he's traveled out of Philly, he's played Justin at every single event.
So I'm sure he's
these guys
really pleased.
Yeah, you can see right there, he fought him at last time we went to Fusion, last time Justin came to Bears, and at Max Res, and Justin has won 2 of 3 of those sets. What's up?
Beast is seeded 4th? That's really high.
Wait, no, I think the seeds are depending on the pools, because Mystery was C17.
JustinByleth. JustinByleth can't be seed 30 in his pool.
Seed 20. I was like, whoa.
Wait, seed 20?
Whoa.
There's only 6 people in the pool.
How is he very high.
We're good.
That would be kind of sick, actually.
They go.
Got to talk about it, though, Reggie. Pokemon trainer Steve. What do you think now? This could be your personal preference. Now, we know who Beast plays, but if Beast played a lot of the Pokemon, who do you think the best Pokemon is into Steve here for Pokemon trainer?
I low-key think it is definitely not Squirtle.
It's definitely not Squirtle. Perfect.
And that's why.
Yeah, no.
And that's what,
Squirtle definitely gets job. I think if any of them, it will be a mixture between. Oh, that was great.
That was insane.
Yeah, it'll be a mixture of Ivy and Charizard. Charizard gets to live a bit longer. Definitely not in these moments where he's combo food, but Ivy does disrupt enough and able to break down the walls fairly easily.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk, maybe a little bit while. Oh my God, what the?
Dude.
There's got to be a lot more talk, I guess, but there's a little bit of talk a while ago because Ivy Forwarder is so good at breaking down like the mid HP blocks. Maybe not against like Stone or Iron, but really good. Just 1 or 2 aerials can break through the wall that Steve usually puts up. And Charizard really good at finding the stocks, although you do kind of get comboed a little bit more than usual.
Now, we're talking about Steve's and Brack. I think the one thing that sets Justin apart, really, is like, as you know, before he played Sephiroth and Byleth, the one thing he's really good at is playing neutral and forcing his opponents to react first. And we're seeing he's trying to at least take it step by step. But Beast, of course, letting it rip. As a 1-6, throwing out another Flare Blitz, that was way too overzealous. But again, that's just how the name of the game, what the name of the game is, your Beast.
I think if you are playing Beast, you have to realize you're not just playing Pokemon Trainer. You're not playing against Pokemon Trainer. You're playing a very specific person on Pokemon Trainer who has very exploitable habits. And I think if you've played enough Beast, you know exactly what he's looking for at all points. So I think it's very bold of Beast to start with the Charizard. Now, granted, it did work as, honestly, it got him ahead, and it's going to get him ahead again. But if I'm Justin, I really want to just, like, I need Justin to start doing, like, the Steve stuff and just kind of, like, running away, because Beast is always going to win, and most Philly players are always going to win in that hand-on-hand aggression. And I think if you're playing Steve, you have to recognize that this character is really good.
Steve stuff,
and
that's a Steve thing.
absolutely getting rid of your stock in a moment. But, Reggie, what do you think about that stock?
Yo, that stock was kind of amazing. He managed to bring that back so far. But I feel like we're definitely going to see the Zard. It's in the Twitter, B-Zard. He's a believer of this character. Played this character in Smash 4 for a bit, but this character, I'm not a believer in this matchup as much, but Beast might just prove me wrong right now.
Yeah, honestly, I could hear the crowds like through my headset, so we needed the door to close because this one's going to be loud. Both of these players just loved by their region so much here. Justin, though, going to get that diamond set up, has a little bit of things to work with. And honestly, I always say this when I'm casting a Steve. I like to see how they edge guard. I like to see how they play. So we'll see how Justin's going to do right now. A little bit of a scramble here on the ledge. It's so close. But honestly, at this point, if I'm Beast, I'm looking for another one of these up smashes to really kind of work with.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of the drawbacks of Zard in this stock. I want to see some of the upsides. This throw is going to be rough, though. Going to give Justin some time to mine. Another Flare Blitz that was a little too ambitious, and that aerial will do it. Really good pickup.
I think the thing with a takeaway from that set, at least, I mean, obviously, like you mentioned, Beast coming right out the gates, extremely aggressive, and found an early stock because of that. But Justin keeping his head on his shoulders recognizing, like, okay, eventually, if you're pushing the gas that bad, you're going to mess up your transmission. This car's going to slow down at least a little bit. And Justin punishing that pretty much very accordingly.
Yeah, and what we saw there was the Philly special.
Yeah, absolutely.
Essentially-
I know exactly
Sheesh.
what you're gonna say, and I know
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about it after you.
Just hold forward and just go
Yep.
for the craziest option because you want the clip. And it just cost Beast the game right there.
I mean, he got the
feel like.
clip. He got the
He
clip.
got
Yeah,
a
one.
clip.
He got a clip, but did he get the game?
It's one
The
clip
clip
for
all that
one game.
matters.
It's not like
There
a
you go.
trade.
Yeah,
you know, but-
absolutely. I do have to kind of agree with Reggie there. I think we saw 2 lost stocks off of 2 very aggressive flare blitz that led into practically nothing. And honestly, it just put him in enough like end lag from all of that just to get Justin lined up for a forward smash or something. But B's going to be stubborn and stay on the Squirtle here, which I think is the correct play if you really want to kind of like get your motions going here. But it will be the Ivysaur that does come out. Honestly, I have to say, Momo, and you know this player extremely well.
Oh, yeah.
I love the way that Justin actually goes for a lot of ladders here.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the times I'm not seeing Steve's really go in with a lot of the vertical blocks up with up tilt. I think we just see a lot of up tilt combos, but I think Justin's a lot more creative with it than people give Steve credit for.
Yeah, I was going to say it's reminiscent of the Byleth, right? He's playing a Swordy
Yeah.
at a lot of times where he's playing the really good mid-range. He's waiting for Beast to overextend and punishing accordingly. Of course, Beast's going to find that downer into up air there, very good stuff. But even at a range like this, it's definitely going to be easier said than done for Beast to get back into this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the only reason Beast got away with 100 on that stock was because Justin ran out of resources and couldn't keep that vertical combo going. This is a big opportunity, though. Unfortunately, if you make one misstep as Zard, you have to watch this whole combo get put together. 60%. The Anvil helping out, too. Barely making it back at 76.
Yeah, and now we're going to try to see Beast try to get a reversal situation. I thought we were going to see an up B right there, but instead the ops to just reset JustinByleth right there. Hold that up smash.
Parries galore.
Oh my God,
Parries
goodness.
galore. Oh my.
Yeah, honestly, if I could compare Beast and honestly another Philly brethren, Beast and Bonk, who have been rivals for a long time, they both kind of have the same motto of hold forward. And when they're able to kind of play it a little bit more patient, they play extremely well. But the
Oh my God.
the get up attack actually going to stop us here, but it will be the up smash that does take it. JustinByleth up 2-0. I know how Beast gets when he gets a little frustrated. He's still going to hold forward. And honestly, with a character like Steve, Justin now has full reign to, either say, you know what, I'm going to still continue with my plan, or say, hey, you make more mistakes when you get frustrated. Let's keep you frustrated that way.
And like that last interaction was very frustrating too, right? The Anvil covered so many things, but it also worked as a block to help out that vertical combo. After it missed because of the tech timing from Beast, it was still helped Justin connect that vertical combo, the up tilt and the block up smash. Really great stuff.
And
Good presence.
what's super unfortunate, it was not even a true string. It caught Beast trying to counter hit, and again, hold forward and just trying to get the hit as soon as possible. Sometimes you need to recognize that you need to back off to reset yourself and compose yourself so you can beat them and hold forward again.
Yeah, it's the way that Justin is recognizing exactly what Beast is doing. Is like, okay, he's not finding exactly all of these insane NIL combos with Steve, just recognizing, okay, I'm going to find 2 or 3 pieces and get you up to 60 or so %, and then wait for you to press a button out of, try to reversal me. And I mean, he finds it right there. And finally, when you buy your time, wait for Justin to react. That's when you find your stock. I mean, just a little bit of patience in the formula, and you're golden.
And that's how he found all that early percent too. The throws into waiting, punishing the TNT drop, punishing the Anvil. That small gap led to a big lead. Great pickup from Beast, a big change of pace from game 1, and now JustinByleth on the back foot and stuck over here on, well, now center stage, but really good way to cut some of that momentum down. 2-1.
Yeah, I like immediately how Justin lost the lead and then started playing what I like to call standard Steve, right? Set up the block, go away. Unfortunately, though, for Justin, Miss Tech is going to lead into Beast still holding advantage. And this is what makes this player extremely fun to watch, because honestly, sometimes the fire just ignites and then you're seeing a different player. Good get up attack, though, and now Beast still very much an advantage right now. But the thing is, this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. As long as Justin calms down and tries and stop Beast's momentum from just holding forward and holding in, this is definitely not over, Reggie.
Oh, no, it's definitely not. But Ivy definitely doing a great job. Unfortunately, getting caught by the up smash, but living. And you're going to see these bears doing a great job to knock down the walls. But if Beast can hold on and just play their game, they can whittle down Justin and manage to close this game out.
Now Justin waiting for Beast to pull the trigger here at 128. We know what that rage. Beast wants to make a play here, recognizing that, trying to get the materials up. The lack of materials is coming to bite him a little bit. Recognizing Justin with that habit of doing up special out of the corner. Beast recognizing that and finding the F smash. Beast, if he held backwards, is the best player in the world. Who would have knew? I know I wouldn't have.
Yeah, it turns out if you don't touch the stick, it actually sits in the perfect position, right in the middle, not doing anything. But I really want to shout out, that was the second time we saw Beast do Pokemon Switch as a bait and punish, right? It kind of worked out earlier as like sort of a spot dodge almost into the Zard up smash. That was game 1. And then here we saw it just perfectly timed around an up special out of the corner and then a huge forward smash. Great pickup. Really good confidence coming out in that game, which is exactly what the Beast fans were looking for. Now, 2-1, a very different kind of game count that we expected after seeing that first one.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm kind of looking at this from Justin's perspective, to be quite honest. I know Steve loves Pokemon Stadium too, but I want to see Beast. If I'm Justin, I want to see Beast get uncomfortable again. Yo, both of these players are playing out of their mind. I'm gonna say it. Like the parries, the techs have been so well placed from both players. Will be the minecart scoop up. And Momo, I wanted to talk about this a little bit earlier. You were talking about how Justin still plays Steve like Byleth. I couldn't agree more. I love the way that we're seeing so many vertical extensions, but I love the way that Justin now understanding who he's playing against. I'm playing a little bit more passive.
Yeah, finally recognizing, okay, you know, Beast has been pressing a lot of buttons. Beast has been pushing over a little bit. He's finally taking a step back, and Justin reacting accordingly. You know, actually putting the walls up behind him, waiting for Beast to press, and not just throwing out the anvil mindlessly. That's a big thing going into the rest of this.
Yeah, before Justin was playing his unique style of Steve, but now he's playing a more standard style where he's putting more the blocks behind, more defensive-like, and it's kind of because Beast doesn't play defensive as much. He doesn't have like a game plan of what to do in that situation.
That being said, he's also playing a little bit more aggressive too. He's kind of putting up the walls, but once they come down, he is coming out swinging too. And now Beast finally slowing down a little bit, looking for a forward tilt or maybe a forward air right there. But back to neutral here. Beast trying to dash in and bait something out, but it's going to be the up air back. Oh, what the heck? The back air almost. I shouldn't have done that.
That was a 3PM
luckily for us, there's 4 casters here, and I could not even tell you what went wrong there.
Barbershop quartet of
that was bad.
He got his DI mixed.
Oh no, he went for the thing.
Unable to find the spike there, Beast on last stock, but it will be the up smash that does at least, you know, even up the playing field. But you got to look at Justin's material bar. Has gold, has diamond to really work with too. But if Beast is going to win this game and stay alive in this set, I'm not going to let Justin get any of it. But unfortunately, the diamond now going to come out, and Justin with plenty of time right now to get something started here. I feel like Justin, I think, who was talking about it? I can't even remember. Going back to the classic style of Steve, that's going to be what works out. And the less cute Justin tries to get with a lot of these like interactions, I think the better.
Yeah, and Diamond is out, so we could just see straight backers now, and it could take it, but Diamond is gone.
Philly is getting loud.
There is a chance.
Oh, yeah, there's absolutely a chance.
If this Ivysaur is going to finally taking a step back, using the forward air and back air on those walls and waiting for Justin to press an option, if he goes back to the classic Steve, reverts back to it, he might actually fall into the trap of Ivysaur a little bit too early, but Beast mixing up like a mad, oh my god.
That grab was so ambitious too, but not a lot of resources here, so those walls are going to be important. We're looking at just a few units of stone, a couple units of Iron Beast. Now can hold forward and kind of press the issue a little bit more. That back air is huge, opens up the stage, the forward air keeps it going. What's it going to be, the down air?
Oh! Yes! And the stomp.
Oh my god.
All right.
I feel vindicated because he has gone for it a couple times. I felt like I would have looked the fool calling it out. But he landed it right there.
Dear viewer, we have got a set in our hands.
So I'm going to let you know, Justin definitely got nervous there.
Oh, yeah.
The second he lost the second stock, you saw the miss with the up B. When he usually gets a cancel. You saw him like try to rush the situation with a bunch of dash attacks. He wanted it to end. And it just gave Beast momentum, and he feeds off that. Now we have ourselves a set, one more game to go.
Ooh, showtime though for JustinByleth. Going to be able to pull out the main here.
Here's
the thing. You have to recognize that Beast feeds off of fear, and if you're able to essentially quell that and kind of put him in his place, he crumbles. He absolutely will. And honestly, I love the switch on over to Byleth.
Do you?
I still love it. I'm loyal. It's okay. We're building rage. It's fine.
It's aura, yeah. When you're down a whole stock, that's aura.
Anyways.
All
no.
right, Lucario.
Okay, no, I do honestly think the Byleth deck is really good right now, considering how Beast is approaching. A lot of these aerial approaches, right? Recognizing tunnel visioning a little bit with the Ivysaur, going with the forward airs. And if there's one character that's good at anti-airing, it's Byleth. So I think if Justin's able to batten down the hatches a little bit, he should be fine.
Yeah, but if I'm looking at from B side, he was getting smoked by the Steve, and now the switch to Byleth, I would smell blood in the water. And you see right now, confidence just go all the way up. Beast is holding forward. Charizard is out. And you already see landing with Dare, swinging S smashes.
Okay,
Oh,
good
my
punish, though.
Lord!
Good
Exuding!
punish.
My God!
That was so smart. And that's that downside of Zard that we talked about, too. That combo, already pretty good, but even easier. Oh, my God! Forward smash!
Holy!
Get out of the way!
Holy cannoli. Italian reference. But Beast switching back to Squirtle here, just pushing the gas, pushing the situation even more, going from 10 to 11. Justin trying to find his way back into this, looking for a forward, trying to pressure any way, anyhow, but Beast will not come off of it. When Beast is playing confident, he is playing confident. Oh my God,
okay.
That would have been nuts though.
It would have been sick. It would have been sick.
Yeah, still though, going to be able to find the up air, and now it's all Justin. How do you find a way back into this? But honestly, I hate to call things out, but Beast is too locked in at this point, and now all he really needs is one good edge guard to really solidify it. And not only that, you have tons of percentage to go, not only on this stock, but going to be on the Charizard. Now, if I'm Justin, I'm going to try and find a way to juggle, because that might be our only way to really kind of win this set at this point. But I think Justin's going for a lot of these wishful panic options that aren't going to get you punished just yet. But Beast is locking on.
Yeah, and okay, right there, back air gonna do it. Yeah,
What a set, man.
It was a wild one. All over the place, honestly.
Billy
forever.
2-0 on stream, by the way.
So what were you saying? Okay, so we take it back to player 4. What were you saying?
It's a long day, man.
long day.
Don't
1
bully
p.m.
player
pools,
4.
bro. It's mad early.
It's a long
It's mad
day.
early.
This
It's
is just-
only.
You know New York plays
It's
better
it's
at
2 p.m.
New York plays better at 11 p.m. because that's when our weeklies finish. So that's
Oh
Zeno
God,
Thursdays.
Bears finishes at 1 a.m. So.
It's
Got to
just the
talk about
start
it,
of the
man.
day.
I mean, Reggie, as the resident New York person on the couch,
Lock
and
in.
with no allegiance to either of these regions. How do you feel about this match?
I feel like it really just honed in on Justin getting nervous.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I mean, yeah.
at the end of the day, Beast did a great job taking game 3, and I think if Justin stuck to his game plan, game 4, those were 2 amazing stocks right there. But game 4, it was mainly in Justin's hands, and he just kind of let it slip. And unfortunately, he fell to his nerves and just faltered.
Yeah.
And Beast carried the momentum.
Yeah, I think Game 4-2 was the story of something that's not often spoken about, but this sort of long game that Steve has to worry about. And we saw the resources, they were utilized very well throughout the game, but when it came down to the last stock, they were almost entirely depleted, right? We were like, oh, nice. Justin's got gold, diamond, some blocks to work with, and then crafted the diamond tools, used a powered minecart, then ran out of blocks and lost the diamond tools and was on the back foot the entire time. And that was because of some misplaced timing or misplaced resources, not necessarily to the fault of Justin, but because Beast kept that pressure up.
Yeah, man. I think honestly the most interesting thing about that set is that the way Justin approached it entirely, that Steve really just gave us a good foretaste into how this Byleth was looking, right? The way he played the anti-air game, the way he was forcing Beast to approach a lot of different times. I think the fact is that in any other situation that Byleth would have worked, it was the fact that Beast was playing so hot, and he was playing literally owning that range that typically the way that Justin typically plays that range, it just wouldn't work out because Justin literally Beast was just 10 steps ahead every single time. When you're when you ever heard of the runner's high, that's what it is. He was literally running so he was on the runner's high. He was just going.
Not to make a complete TCG joke here, but they say a Charizard EX, once your opponent has taken a couple prize cards, you're swinging for big numbers. And that's kind of what it felt like. It's just once the Zard was kind of up here, it was not dropping down. But we are jumping kind of in and out of action as we go on throughout the day. I mean, I have to say Philly 2-0 on stream is definitely not the narrative that I was really kind of going for here as